Let's talk now to Roxane Farmanfarmaian, who's the Professor of Middle East Politics and International Relations at Cambridge University. Good to see you again, Roxane. Thank you for coming back on the programme. How hopeful are you that this ceasefire can last?
Well, I think there are several elements that make it quite hopeful. I think probably the main one is President Trump's own commitment to it. I think he is hopeful it will gain him a Nobel Prize, and he has made it a very public and international activity to promote this. So they just finished having a summit in Egypt where a number of different countries and leaders, including Erdogan from Turkey, were very involved. Likewise, his Middle East envoy, Steve Witkoff, and attending with Kushner, have spoken directly with Hamas, and this is a good sign because it means that there is American contact with the Palestinian group. They have said that they have signed a document, although this was not shared with journalists, at the summit that laid out a number of the other terms that were part of the agreement, which is still very unclear in terms of the detail that we have or actually don't have at this point. Another important point of possible hope is that Netanyahu, the leader of Israel, had a phone call with President Putin of Russia, and apparently confirmed to him that he has no intention of starting a second round of war with Iran, and a war with Iran could in fact derail this whole peace effort. So this is also grounds for hope.
So ceasefire, one thing, people talking, another thing. What does it take, though, for this to be translated into a lasting peace deal?
Well, each of the phases need to be pursued. This first phase, the IDF is supposed to withdraw from 43% of Gaza. It is still holding on to the Rafah crossing, and as your correspondent indicated, this is a sticking point. So Egypt does not want the IDF down in this region, the Philadelphia corridor, and the original terms have indicated that the IDF is to withdraw from there, and at the moment this has not reached certainly phase one. Phase two is supposed to see withdrawal 45% holding, and we'll see if that happens. There's also, as your correspondent indicated, ongoing attacks by the IDF, and people in Gaza are still being killed, and if this continues, the ceasefire obviously will not be holding. There's always the chance, of course, that Trump could backtrack, and I think we also have another major sticking point, which is that Hamas has said it will not disarm, and the Israeli army has said it will not withdraw until Hamas disarms. So there's a catch-22 there that could prove really an obstacle and a risk to the overall ceasefire.
Professor, great to talk to you today. Thank you for coming on the programme. That's Professor Roxane Farmanfarmaian from the University of Cambridge.